Well, good morning, dear prayer partners and friends. It's Friday morning, and so I'm coming to you from Christ the King Lutheran Church here in Cary, North Carolina. I'm Pastor Wolfgang, and I'm here with your weekly update. I'm at church today. I'm getting ready for what we call pop-up worship. You know, why we cannot gather in our building and why we are worshiping Sunday mornings on a live stream. We've come up with this idea of pop-up services, small gatherings of a few people outside, properly, physically distant from one another. We've had two of those. We had a bluegrass pop-up a couple weeks ago, and then last week we had a campfire pop-up where our friends from Camp Akape came and led us in worship. And the third one of those is going to happen tomorrow, Saturday, June the 27th at 7 p.m. when we are going to be in the parking lot, and we're going to have an old-fashioned traditional hymn sing where people can, request hymns, and then Mr. Mike, our organist and minister of traditional music, will play for us, and we'll be singing together. Probably, I think we're going to distance even more than the usual 6 feet, because singing is an activity that even spreads the virus more, as we have learned. And so we're also going to ask people to ask masks. One of the things I'm doing in preparation today, I'm trying to figure out if you can sing with a mask on, and it actually works. And so I thought I'd leave it on just so that you can see that you can talk with a mask on too. And of course, here in our state of North Carolina, later this afternoon, wearing a mask is going to become mandatory statewide under our governor's latest executive order, because cases are spiking and more people are getting sick and more people are ending up in the hospital and more people are dying. So we have to get this infection under control, this outbreak under control in our state and many other states around the country. Today, this is the last time I'm going to come to you in this way on a Friday morning. We started this 3 months ago when the pandemic began, and when we needed to do updates much more regularly than we were used to. Now we are kind of settling in, and of course it's also the end of June, which is traditionally the time when we switch gears and go into our summer programming, and that's what we're going to be doing here at Christ the King even in these days. We have two big things that are going to happen in the summer, starting this Sunday. They both come under the heading of Vacation Bible School. We're calling it Compassion Camp. And starting this week, every Sunday morning at 9:45 for the next 5 weeks, we're going to have content online on our live stream for Vacation Bible School. We are so excited about that. It's a new way of doing an old favorite program, right? And we really think that you will enjoy it. So we hope you'll join us at 9:45 on Sunday morning. Of course, also that you'll be there for our worship services at 8:30 and 11 on our YouTube channel. And then the other big thing we're doing in the summer for the next 5 Wednesdays is Wine and Word. We are replacing our regular midweek service with this program. This is kind of Pastor Daniel's baby, and he always lines up exciting speakers. And because it's online this time, this year, he can actually bring in well-known theologians and pastors and folks that are doing exciting ministry from across the country. And that's just what he has done. Every Wednesday, we'll have a guest speaker. It starts at 6:30, and we'll be able to have conversation and dialogue with the guest speakers. They are going to be talking about ministry at the margin. So we'll have someone who is doing ministry with homeless people, and someone who is doing ministry with prisons, and other folks who are doing specialized kind of ministries like that each week. Now, the big deal to keep in mind is this will not be on live stream as we are used to Wednesday evening services. This is going to be on Zoom so that it can be interactive with you. And of course, as always, you can find the link on our calendar on the website, ctkcarry.com/calendar. You go to the event, you click on it, and that gives you the how to connect to the event. So let me get back to my work to get ready for tomorrow night's pop-up worship. I'm really excited about that, to be able to see some people, even when they are masked, and half the time you can't tell who they actually are. But as part of this pivot, I should say that too, as part of going into the summer programming, this Friday morning Prayer Partners video update is going to go back to its regular schedule, which was, once or twice a month on different times when there's something that I would like to talk about. I'll be coming to you. We will not do this for the summer on Friday mornings like we have been for the past 3 months. So it's going to be a little while longer until I see you again in this form, but hopefully you'll come and join us for the pop-up, for the live stream worship, and especially for our Vacation Bible School starting this Sunday. Thank you for all of your prayers. God bless you, and God bless your week.